All right, today we've got a 2017 Chevy Silverado Z71. Just completed a whole bunch of lighting upgrades on this thing. You may have seen a previous video on the headlight build themselves. We did a Clears manufacturing Clears lens replacements on the top as well as on the bottom there, and also an RGB halo, RGB DRL board. Also put some RGB strips down in the fog lights. Those all look really cool. Also did rock lights and interior RGB lighting. So this thing is RGB'd out. For step one, I'm going to show you that the Morimoto 3-channel controller that controls the halo, DRL board, and the strips down there, that's mounted underneath the hood, and that is switched to ignition power. Let me demonstrate that. So as soon as the truck turns on, all three of these default to the white mode, and so he's got halo. It's a halo, it's not a headlight, promise. And then also the DRL as well as the fog light is all illuminated, which is really cool. So with that powered on, you can use the controller and then you can override it and you can make it any color you want. But the point is, as soon as he turns on his truck, that will be automatically white, and when he turns off the truck, it'll automatically turn off. Like so. Now the headlights actually come on as a safety feature of this truck after you remove the key in ignition, but that's whatever. So let's say he's at a car show and he wants to be showing off all of his fancy headlights. All right, cool, I got you. It's on ignition and he doesn't want to leave the key in. Got my flashlight here, I'll show you. I created this, that's probably too much light. I created this switchboard right there. It's got two switches in it. That was way too much light for sure. The exterior one is for exterior lighting. Push that thing, it's diode isolated, and it'll turn on all of these. And as you can tell, it automatically paired with the Morimoto Bluetooth app. So right now I've got all three channels linked together, so I can control them as is. They are independently controlled, so that is the DRL strip. Channel 2 is the fog light, channel 3 is the halo, like so. Alright, you may have noticed that there were two buttons in there, okay? So you say, what is this second button right here? Boom! The second button is our interior lighting. We've got strips underneath the dashboard, underneath under there, and then also underneath the seat on the front, as well as the rear, which creates a lot of really nice glow. Now, I don't know if you just noticed that slight color change. That was because it automatically paired with the phone. That also defaults to white mode. I've got this on different channels from left to right, so we can put, that is channel 3. If I go to channel 2, now I can control that. And then also channel 1 are these rock lights. Whee! So we got rock lights all around the two lights per wheel. There you go. All RGB. Really super cool. So we can have a whole bunch of lighting action going on in this truck. Got 6 independent channels of control, and if I pair the two Bluetooth controllers and get all 6 channels on the same wavelength, and now I can put them all on color cycle. So we've got the headlights changing colors, the rock lights changing colors, and the interior lights changing colors. This is pretty cool. Definitely the full package. So very pleased with this install. It came out great. I'm really happy with the independent control, the custom wiring solutions that had to be implemented to meet the client's needs. Everything came out great, and he's going to be super stoked with it. I'm super stoked with it, so all is well in the world. One other thing that I definitely want to show off is the turn signal on this, because it's absolutely ridiculous. Both the halo, the DRL, and the strips down in the fog lights all are switchback function, so they're tapped in the turn signal, so I'm going to demonstrate that right now. That's pretty cool. And then it returns right back to the original color that it was on. If we're doing the running light white, just driving around town, it'll be running light white, it'll go to blinker, and then it'll go back to running light white. Right now we're on color mode. This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next build. See ya!